prepare yourself, because it's time to duel!
Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Yemmy the Ferret here, with another episode of Rebuilding My Deck. If you didn't catch the last episode, I went over the whole reason why I'm doing this series, and also it's fun to open up cards. It's been a lifelong passion of mine, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been, so I thought might as well jump back into it with the Speed Duel packs this week. Last week we opened up some movie packs from the Darkness of the Dimensions or something like that, so make sure you check that out as well. And anyone who might have been complaining last week that I didn't have my holographic cards in sleeves, well, I've done that now, and I'll go over the reason, the whole story with that too. Where did those go anyways? So I went to my local comic book shop, same thing. So I went to my local comic book shop the other day, and I got myself a bunch of sleeves. They're really nice quality, and they were super cheap. So thanks for that. I also bought some binder pages. I don't have a binder yet, but I did buy the binder pages, and actually they gave me a great deal. They had like this whole thick stack that were like 50 cents each. He gave it to me for $5. I was like, you can't go wrong with that shit. And then also they threw in 2 free packs of cards. So we're going to be opening one of them today. This is the Legendary Duelist pack for Joey. So we're gonna open up this one today, and then we'll save this one for the next episode. So huge thanks to Comic and Friends. That's my local comic book shop. They are in Mentor, Ohio, in the Mentor Mall. If you want to, check them out. If Jeremy's working there, just say, hey, Yemmy the Ferret, he mentioned you on the podcast, not the podcast, on his new series on YouTube. So, how you doing? He's a really cool dude. If you catch the owner there as well, he's a nice gentleman too. Also, my order from Total Cards came in. I turned off the autofocus for this episode, so hopefully everything looks okay. I know it might be a little blurry, and I know if Kylax Plays watches this, he'll be like, but you complained about mine being blurry. I was like, this is different. Just kidding. But yeah, we got our pack. So this is going to be in 2 weeks. We're going to open up probably half of this pack. But this week, throw that on the floor. This week we're going to be opening up the Speed Duelist pack here, and this one has Seto Kaiba. I think her name is Mai or May and Joey, and that combines all 3 of their decks. So this is the starter decks for the Duelists of Tomorrow, and I actually pre-ordered on TotalCards.net, TotalCards.net. I pre-ordered the new Joey ones, which is like Scars of Warriors or something, Warrior Scars. I also have the Yugi, Pegasus and Egyptian lady one. I don't know her name right now, sorry. I got this one as well, and this one is Destiny Masters. That's what it's called, Destiny Masters. So this is going to be next episode. The vote ended in a tie, so I just went with the one that player 2 wanted the most. Because he was the first one to comment. So let's start off by opening our first free pack here of these cards. There doesn't seem like there's many in here. So maybe we'll get something super, super cool. Make sure I open them on screen. On screen, Yummy. You can't be doing this shit. Oh, baby. Oh, I already saw something nice there. So we got Water Dragon, and this is a flip special summon card. Not too shabby for a first pool here today. And I'll make sure to read the information for you guys. There's an essay on this one. I'm not the best reader, I apologize, but bear with me here. So this monster cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned with bonding H2O. The attack of fire monsters and pyro monsters on the field becomes 0. When this card is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, you can target 2 Hydro Dragons and 1 Oxydragon in your graveyard and special summon them. So if you have a deck built around water monsters, this is one that should definitely be in your deck. Let me know if you want me to put the autofocus back on. I think that's pretty good, just to see the picture at least. We're going to put this one over here. Next up we have Sphere Curbio. Almost looks like Curbio. Just a little round monster with no mouth or anything. He's just a little monster with eyes and 2 legs. Almost reminds me of that Yugi card. I forget what it's called though right now. So this is another one that has an effect to it. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Change the attacking monster to the defense position. When you ritual summon a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of the monsters required for a ritual summon. Not too shabby. Not too shabby of a card, actually. Not too bad. Put that one over here. It seems like this one has all effect cards in it. So next up we have Amazonas Swords Woman. Ooh, got some nice boobies there. Not too bad, not too bad. She has 1500 attack. But when your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battle involving this card instead. So, okay. So if this card's about to be destroyed by a Blue Eyes White Dragon, the difference is subtracted from the person who's attacking you. So this is a good card to put face down in defense position, because if someone destroys it, it's well, actually no, you would want it to be face up, and you would want to hope that they don't read what the effect is on the card, like me. All right, next up, we got a holo here. We have Amazonas Princess, and it's got a little shine to it. There's got to be a way to like position this so you can't see that. There we go. There you go. All right, we'll keep the ring light on for now. All right, so what this monster does, this card's name becomes Amazonas Queen while on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one Amazonas spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Amazonas Princess once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can send one other card from your hand or the field to the graveyard and special summon one Amazonas monster from your deck in defense position, except Amazonas Princess. Strange card, but effective nonetheless. It was over here that we put it. There we go. Can I see that? Like I said, gonna be probably a few episodes before I get the groove down on openings and the lights and stuff like that. So we'll see. And we got a shiny one again. Well, not really shiny. This is a trap card called Amazonas Onslaught, and the letters at the top are holographic, but nothing else really is. It's a little shiny. So what does this card do, you might ask? Once per turn during the battle phase, you can special summon one Amazonas monster from your hand, and if you do, it gains 500 attack until the end of this turn, even if the card leaves the field. After damage calculation, if your Amazonas monster battled an opponent's monster while this card is already face up in your spell or deck trap zone, you can banish that opponent's monster. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Amazonas monster from your graveyard to special summon it. So this can work in tandem with all the other Amazon cards that we got this time. It's almost like, there's definitely like a theme to that pack, or at least this pack right here. I almost wonder if they do that on purpose. But it's weird because the first two were kind of random, and the last three worked pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and we'll put Amazon Princess and Amazonas Onslaught inside sleeves after this episode's over. All right, time for the Piece La Resistance. We're going to be opening up the Speed Duel decks. Seto Kaiba is probably the biggest name on this one. Duelists of Tomorrow. So let's go ahead and... Yes, her name is Mai. I was correct. Congratulations. So on the back of this box, it actually shows pretty much what you're going to get in the box. I didn't look at it myself. So, I'm not someone who cheats on these kind of things. So it'll be a little bit of a surprise. So this product includes 3 decks, 63 common cards, 3 ultra rare variant cards, 9 skill cards, and 1 double-sided deluxe game mat and dueling guide to help you jump right into speed duels. So I'll definitely be reading that over because I need to jump into speed duels, I guess. I feel like I'm too old school for this stuff. All right, let's crack this puppy open. I want to do it on camera. Do it on camera, Yemmy. Ooh, yeah, it smells good. All right, what do we got? Oh, okay. So each deck comes in its own little package. That's kind of cool. So let's see what else is in here. We have... Okay, so there's cards right there. I'm not going to look at them yet. We got, our deck mat here. I wonder if they changed it any since I've been here. I mean, of course, it's the Speed Duel mat. Let's see what it has. So, This one has Blue Eyes White Dragon on it. Take a look at that. It has Dark Magician, or that's not Dark Magician, but that's definitely Blue Eyes White Dragon. And it has the rules on the back of it. Rules. Let's see. Choose your skill wisely. It will have a huge impact. Okay, so, alright. So apparently for speed duels, I'm sure that Gaia Legend already knows all this. There's apparently a skill card, and it should be secret from your opponent. So you can literally summon, not summon, but you can have one of the original members of Yu-Gi-Oh! On your team. How the heck does this fold? Like this? Like this. Okay, so there's that. That's good. I can put that on the floor. Peter can kiss my ass. Is that the new catchphrase for the channel? So this is the My Valentine one. She's still probably a harpy lady, to be honest. Oh, geez, that was bad. She's still probably a harpy lady. There we go. That's a good angle. So we got Seto Kaiba, My Valentine, and Joey Wheeler. And the box is now empty. So here's the Joey Wheeler one. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and open up the special cards first. The two in the pack. These are supposedly the ultra rares. So let's go ahead and open these puppies up. There we go. On the floor. We got three cards. Three cards here. The first one is Champion's Vigilance. This is the trap card. Ooh, I like the look of the next one. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to look at it before showing you. It seems like the cards got a little bent inside the box. Maybe from shipping or something like that. So I'm going to have to put these into sleeves almost right away. So this is a trap card. If you control a level 7 or higher normal monster, when a monster would be summoned or a spell trap card is activated, negate the summon or activation. And if you do, destroy that card. So this is actually a really nice card. Really nice card. Really nice card to have in the deck. Let's go ahead and pop that into our sleeve here. So that can start to straighten its life out. There we go. Alright, next up is Fusion Gate. See, another bent, like a little bent there. But it's holographic, it looks really cool. It's got like a grid pattern and like a black hole in the background. This is a spell card, magic card. Magic the Gathering? While this card is on the field, the turn player can fusion summon one fusion monster from their extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from their hand or the field. That's a nice card as well. I mean, it banishes some cards from your hand or deck or whatever, but actually this is a nice one to have, especially if you're going up against some monsters. So let's go ahead and put that into a sleeve as well. And finally, for the ultra rares, we got Amazoness Village. Oh, wow. We got like 4 Amazoness cards now. I bet there's more in the Joey deck. What do you think? All right, so this is a spell card. All Amazoness monsters gain 200 attack once per turn. When an Amazoness monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Amazoness monster from your deck with the level less than or equal to that Amazoness monster in the graveyard. A nice card for anyone who has an Amazoness deck. What am I saying? All right, let's put this in our sleeve as well. So hopefully those will flatten out while they're either in the book or just kind of laying there upside down. So I think the first one that I want to open, and I know everyone's going to be like, oh, but we want Seto Kaiba. It's going to be the My Valentine one because she is she's not like a favorite character of mine. I've never really liked her cards. When I was younger, I had all the decks for everyone that was out. And I went online and tried to look at like the Joey one, the Yugi one, the Seto Kaiba, the Pegasus. Oh man, they're up in like the $200 range at least on Amazon. So I'm going to check eBay and see if I can swipe one for pretty cheap. So this opens up just like that. Not too bad. And right off the bat, we have Aroma Strategy. And this is a My Skill card. You may look at the top card of your deck at any time. So there must be a special spot on the board for these cards. Because you do put them in your deck, I'm pretty sure. Next, we have another My Special card, skill card. Flight of the Harpies. Oops, I almost smacked my camera in the face. So this card, if you lose 1,800 or more life points, you can activate this skill during your next draw phase. During the next draw phase, you may search your deck for a Harpy card, reveal it to your opponent, and add it to your hand instead of drawing. If you do that, flip this card over. We have another My Skill card, Tribal Synergy. Synergy. I can't read. You guys already know that. She's just in a different pose there. And what this card does, if you have an Amazoness monster and a Harpy monster in your hand, reveal them and draw one card. If you control an Amazoness monster and a Harpy monster, draw 2 cards. Each of these skills can only be used once per duel. Not too bad of a card. And now we're into the actual deck monsters. So the first one we got here is Harpy Lady. And this is an effect card. I'll show it in a second. This card's name is... This card's name is always treated as Harpy Lady. All wind monsters gain 300 attack. That's an excellent card for you fans of My Valentine. Not too shabby. Next card. Harpy Lady 2. Alright, and this is another effect card. This card's name always is treated as Harpy Lady. So these are pretty much just the Harpy Ladies. Negate the effects of flip monsters. And this... Oh, okay. This is a nice one. Negate the effects of flip monsters this card destroys by battle. That's a really nice card. I might have to actually start looking into Miss Valentine's cards, huh? I don't know. Was it really clear there what it was? Kind of see. Put that down there. All right, we got Harpy Lady 3 now. Oh man, we're going up there. There's another card that will be remained named Harpy Lady when on the field. An opponent's monster that battles this card cannot declare an attack during your opponent's next 2 turns. Another really dastardly card for people. Not too shabby at all. I like these cards so far. Harpy Lady Sisters is next. I've seen this card before. This has an effect on it. Cannot be normal summoned. It must first be special summoned with Elegant Egotist. We'll see if that's in our deck or not. Just 2 Harpy Ladies on there, looking sexual. Amazoness Chainmaster. Alright, so maybe Mai is the one with the Amazoness, not Joey. Which makes a little bit more sense now that I think about it. Another effect card. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 1,500 life points. Look at your opponent's hand, then add 1 monster from your hand to your hand. Oh, from their hand to your hand. Oh, I mean, the life point payout is not like the best thing in the world, but damn, that's a good one. All right, we have Amazoness Swordswoman. I might be making an Amazoness deck here because I already got all those cards from the free Joey one. There's another effect card. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving this card instead. Oh, we already had this one. We had this one in the little Joey pack we opened up. I can't believe I forgot that already. Amazoness Sage. Effect card. At the end of the damage step, if this card is attacked and is still on the field, target 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls and destroy that target. I don't know if that effect is as effective as you might think it is. Especially because it has to be in battle, so that means you would have to attack. If someone attacks this thing and destroys it, I don't think the effect goes on. Next up, we have Birdface. We actually have 2 in a row, I just noticed. Sorry, I looked ahead. I'm sorry, guys. This has an effect on it. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Harpy Lady from your deck to your hand. And we have 2 of those. So, if you have a deck based around Harpy Ladies and Amazons, I mean, that's a damn fine combination there. Next, we have Sonic Shooter. This is another effect card. If there are no cards in your opponent's spell or trap zone, this card can attack your opponent directly. If it does, the battle damage inflicted to your opponent is the original attack of this card. That's a nice one. But I don't know when your opponent would not have a card on the field, you know? Or at least in the spell zone. Alright, so we have two of the same cards in a row. The Elegant Egotist. There we go. So there was a card earlier that had to do with this one. So if Harpy Lady is on the field, special summon one Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters from your hand or deck. Not bad, not bad. I think I remember this one from the regular show, actually. I think Mai used this one in the regular show. I'm currently going back through the show, so I'm going to be, relearning all that stuff. Triangle Ecstasy Spark. Ooh, a spell card. Until the end of this turn, the attack of all Harpy Lady Sisters currently on the field becomes 2,700. Your opponent cannot activate any trap cards. Also negate all opponent's trap effects on the field. Damn, these are some good cards, huh? I think the point of speed duels is to make it a little bit faster and quicker. So we have Cyber Shield, and I actually saw this card yesterday while I was watching the show. Equip only to Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters against 500 attack. And remember, all those cards that we pulled at the beginning, they are all known as just Harpy Lady, even though they have 1, 2s, and 3s after them. So that can be put onto those as well. We have another spell card, Harpy's Hunting Ground. All winged beast monsters gain 200 attack and defense. If any Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sister is normal or special summoned, the player who conducted the summon targets one spell or trap card on the field. That player destroys that target. Interesting. Amazoness Heirloom is next. Equipped only to an Amazoness monster. Once per turn, that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. After damage circulation, if the equipped monster attacks a monster, destroy the attacked monster. Not a bad one to have, for sure. We have a trap card now, Amazoness Archers. When an opponent monster declares an attack while you control an Amazoness monster, change all monsters your opponent currently controls to face-up attack position. Flip effects are not activated. They lose 500 attack. Also, they must attack this turn if able. Ooh, that's a dirty card, because if you attack someone and your attack is less than theirs, or their defense, I believe you lose points. I'd have to read in the rules. Alright, Windstorm of Etiqua is a trap card. Change the battle position of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Ooh, so you could essentially, if one has a lower defense, that can come in handy. Definitely would want to use that against like Blue Eyes or something like that. Shadow of the Eyes. I saw this one too yesterday when I was watching the show. When a monster is set on your opponent's field, target one of those set monsters. Change that set monster to face-up attack position. Negates flip effects. Nice. Not bad at all. And then finally from Mai's deck, we have Wild Tornado. Target one face-up card in the spell or trap zone. Destroy that face-up card. Then its controller can set one spell or trap card from their hand. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target one face-up card on the field. Destroy that target. Nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. So that's all of Mai's cards. I really enjoyed these cards. Oh! I didn't even notice on the backs of these. Look at the backs. Not bad at all. Not bad artwork. Flip this card over when you activate this skill. Cool. Cool beans, cool beans. I'm liking the way that this speed duel things are. Or these... Oh, geez, I can't talk, can I? Okay, I didn't plan on doing this, but we're already at 26 minutes, so I think the next episode is either going to be these two packs right here. I did not know that there was they all weren't one deck. This is actually all separate decks. So I think we're gonna end it here for this episode. Everyone goes, "Oh, fuck off, mate." But we're gonna continue with the next set in the next episode, which is probably gonna be Joey And if I have time, I'll do Seto Kaiba as well. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.